President Muhammadu Buhari has revealed that efforts are being made to effectively harness the human and economic potentials of its diaspora for continental, national, and even grassroots development. Speaking at the 2023 Global African Diaspora Symposium recently in Abuja, Buhari emphasized the importance of tapping into the expertise and the resources of diaspora to achieve sustainable development, particularly in sectors such as agriculture, education, and health. Benedict Uko tells us more in this report.
The 2023 Global African Diaspora Symposium, organized by Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, has engaged African leaders, world leaders, and other important diaspora leaders in business to address and proffer workable solutions to Africa's most pressing issues, and also to strategize on necessary partnerships between important diaspora leaders in business. Speaking at the opening ceremony, President Muhammadu Buhari, represented by the Minister of Transportation, Muazu Jaji Sambo, revealed plans to engage and harness human and economic potentials of Nigeria's diaspora for national development.
It is imperative for Africans at home and in the diaspora to connect and forge a common front, and also lay down strategic frameworks to address the challenges arising in the new world emerging order. The best approach to connect the diaspora for sustainable development is to harness its vast human and material resources wherever they may be, whether it be within the continent or in the diaspora. In Nigeria, we have risen to the challenge of harnessing our diaspora for national development. We are engaging with our diaspora to create an enabling environment for them to contribute and play active roles in the socio-political and economic development of our nation.
The Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Zubairu Dada, and the Minister of State for Finance, Budget and National Planning, Clement Agba, highlighted the need to build bridges between Africa and the diaspora, particularly in the areas of investment, trade, and technology transfer.
It is estimated that there are more than 250 million international migrants, and over 40 million of them are of African origin. There is the need to build up effective partnership on African diaspora and broadening cooperation among all the stakeholders involved so as to facilitate annual and regular high-level dialogues.
For purposes of harnessing the African diaspora to support transformative development, we need to be more systemic, structured, and strategic in our engagement with the diaspora as opportunities for them to contribute to the development of the African continent remain unexploited, largely because of lack of proper coordination and the inability to envision the importance of the diaspora beyond remittances.
Also speaking, the Chief Executive Officer of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabri Erewa, explained that the symposium will deepen relations between the African Union, Organization of African, Caribbean and Pacific States, amongst others, in realizing the diaspora as the sixth region of the African Union.
Ghana has a huge diaspora they're encouraging, so is Nigeria, so is Uganda, so is Rwanda. So why can't we as Africans just tap into these enormous opportunities and potentials? And that is part of the reason why we're gathered here today. As long as the world looks down, or as long as Africa is not developed the way it should be developed, the world will continue to look down on everybody as a black person, whether you're in America or Jamaica. So we have to ensure that we build this continent, and the diaspora can do this. Africans are all over the world developing world economies. Come home and develop your own continent.
The president of ECOWAS and other African leaders spoke about key policies to improve economic integration within the continent.
ECOWAS recognizes that members of the diaspora, both at individual and collective levels, are important actors in our integration and development projects. For this reason, there is need for continuous evaluation of the extant policies and regulations for enhanced diaspora engagement. I therefore call on these participants to this important conference to help us move from business as usual to a more concrete and actionable diaspora strategy or strategies that will serve both the members of the diaspora and Africa, the homeland.
We need to empower the diaspora and harness the benefits that our beautiful cities on the continent present. More importantly, ladies and gentlemen, it is imperative that we empower the young people living within and outside the continent, for they form Africa's democratic bulge. This is essential. The youth demand a hearing. They demand policies that shape their prospect. They have a stake in the future, their future.
Nigeria became the second African country to host the symposium after Kenya hosted the 2020 edition. The symposium presents an opportunity for Nigeria and Africa to leverage the intellectual and economic resources of its diaspora in developing and addressing key issues that have plagued the continent for years.